Hi, everyone. This is a quick overview of the 12,000 Artemis mission photos that NASA just released. I'm on the website here and I'm spot checking through this archive. I've not yet clicked through every single one, but I'm just spot checking, taking my time to go through different sections, and I want to show you some of the initial findings. Just photo after photo after photo. Like I've just been clicking through tons of these, and I've gone through maybe like 4 or 5 sections of 15 photos of just blanks, just total blanks. Now you can kind of see, maybe, something coming through here, but most of these are just completely underwhelming. I'm also not seeing many candid crew shots at all. So on the main NASA page, we see some very polished, media friendly photos, right? Well, on this site, again, here we are. We have a lot of blanks, blank, blank, blank. And towards the end of the archive, you do see some moon photos. So let's go see if we can find some of those. But I find these really fascinating because they appear to me as though they would be photos of the moon potentially taken from Earth, like the type of photo that you would see from just like a satellite image. There's lots of those these days, real easy to do that. And and so when I started seeing some of those in the later, look at these, just repeats in the later section of this archive, fascinating. I started questioning, those photos as well when I compare them to the main NASA site. Again, oh, more duplicates. When I compare those to the main NASA site that again show this very kind of polished image of the moon, these images are different. And actually what I think is that some of these moon images, if we can find any here, some of these moon images, I think may actually be the more real ones, but they're taken from Earth rather than actually taken from space. I've only encountered a few photos of stars, and the ones that I did encounter are really underwhelming, and I would really struggle to feel okay with that being the view of the stars from space. I would have to believe that the view of the stars would be much more magnificent, even just based on what we can see from Earth at night. This is so fascinating. Let's see if we can find a moon photo. Oh, just more of those. And again, for an archive of 12,000 photos, I'd say what we've got here is pretty pathetic. Like if this was a real mission to go swing around the moon, okay, here's a star example. Look at how underwhelming that is. Like that's like what you see in a city from Earth, right? Like when there's light pollution and you can't see a lot of stars, that's kind of what you see. When you're not in a light polluted area and you go outside at night, what do you see? You see an overwhelming, gorgeous amount of stars, and that's not it. And and so what you see from non-light polluted areas on Earth is what you should see from space. And even better from space, right? Oh, someone's hand. Look, we went to space. There's our hand. Isn't that funny? Like, I would expect way more than this. Like, this is such a basic, underwhelming selection of photos. And again, when you compare it directly to the very flashy, curated, media ready photos on the NASA site, we have a major problem on our hands. Little better, slightly better. Still a little underwhelming. You know, if you're going to send people up there, let's try to get some better photos, right? Well, maybe they're just getting sloppy. Maybe they're just getting sloppy. Like, this is what you would expect to see as like a telescope photo from Earth in a light polluted area. Oh, someone go out to your car, get some photos of the sky at night so we can upload them. That's kind of what this feels like in a way. Like, can we do better? I feel like we could do just like a million times better than this. Let's see what else we got here. In some of these too, there's just like no photo. It's like not even just like the black like blank slide. It's just no photo. Look at this, just like, oh, now we got some movement. How'd that happen? How'd that happen? Oh, that looks like they must have really been playing with their exposure. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. But that looks like just a basic Milky Way photo from Earth, you know? Nothing too special about that. We've seen better, have we not? I feel like I've seen better with my naked eye in Sedona or here in New Mexico. I still want to find one of these moon photos again. Ah, here we go. So a few different exposures. So, from what I've seen so far as I clicked through this before I started recording, in most of the moon photos I'm seeing on here, it's the same angle. It's like that angle and then a slightly different angle, which are basically like the same angles you can see from Earth. So I've been looking for a different angle. Like, show me a different angle. Show me being like over here on that side of the moon, looking that way. That's what I want to see. Okay, so you're getting the gist here of what we've got going on. Let's go look at the photos that exist right on the NASA website and see how they compare. Yeah, didn't see any of these in that file. Yeah, did not see any of these. A little different. A little different, huh? That's probably like the closest. Those two may be the closest. Again, I'm not really seeing any evidence of like these sorts of photos in this file. I'll keep clicking through it. I'll report back if I feel like I've missed something here. But again, compared to what we just saw in what is supposed to be like the true mission file dump, those photos did not produce these, okay? Like that's what I'm seeing here. I've got some questions for NASA. I have a lot of questions for NASA. It's a nice uh, nice little like attempted morale boost, I guess, for people to get excited about going back to the moon. I get it. I want to go to the moon. I'd like to go up there too. But I would like to do it in a truthful way and a way where we don't have to lie to the world about it. Because that's always better. That's always like a better scenario. And I would like to do it in a way that is actually aligning with the sort of technology we should have rather than expecting a little tin can to survive re entering Earth's atmosphere at 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so I think we have a comparison here that's interesting, and I encourage others to come to the site. Let's keep looking through it and see what else we find that either points, to like very real evidence of being up there or evidence to the contrary. And right now I'm seeing evidence to the contrary. I'm just not seeing enough to make me believe that it was real. Like these are all very nice, like media ready photos that could very easily be generated by AI. And, we also have some discrepancies in like what we've seen with the Earth size in relation to the moon. Let's see if we can find one of those here. The photo that shows the Earth behind the moon, when you compare that to the Apollo missions from what should be like the same angle. I'm not finding it here, but from the same angle and roughly same like vantage point, completely different size of the Earth. So we've got some, I think, a lack of sophisticated data here that gives us some pause and gives us the chance to question, what's really going on here.